What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Today I want to talk about the Malik Yoba situation, and also related to the guy that you see on the left on the screen, rapper known as Jidenna. I just want to speak about, that just one thing that I noticed that really, really pisses me off, and y'all know the situation with Malik Yoba. If you don't know by now, he essentially came out as a guy who's attracted to trans women, and I don't have a problem with that. That's your business. This started on Instagram, where he posted a video of a guy being clowned, black dude, and he was being clowned by other black dudes in the black community, in our community, I should say, and supposedly it led to this guy's suicide. But if you look into that story, that's not what ultimately led to his suicide. Supposedly he had other issues with his girl and whatnot. I'm not going to get that deep into it. It's not really that important. It's just the impetus of this whole thing. Um, so Malik Yoba basically said on the post, he was like, hey, listen, we got to stop this bullying for people's life choices or who they're attracted to, and yada yada yada. Sounds good. And then he went on to say, I'm attracted to trans people, to trans women, and blah 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 blah. And it it led to a bunch of uh backpats and stuff, virtual backpats. Everyone, oh yeah, you saying the right thing and this and that. Um, you know, uh, Essentially to me, it's just virtue signaling at this part. Do I believe him that he really likes trans women? I mean, I don't know, but I just find it kind of convenient at the moment, because this is the era of virtue signaling. Um, he had an allegation come out, start to surface, that he was with, I think, a trans person that was a little bit underage or something like that. And that came out. And I think he's trying to Kevin Spacey his way out of it. But I won't even go deep into that. And then there's the other thing where his own baby's mama put him on blast for not even telling his own fucking kids before going public, And that, to me, makes me look at this whole situation and just chalk it up to virtue signaling, because a lot of people, especially with accusations and shit like this, a lot of people jump to social media first. They don't go down the proper steps, or like with rape accusations. What a lot of women will do is they'll jump on social media. They're not going to go to the cops. They're not going to do that. And that raises suspicion for me. And that's the same thing with this situation. Like, you didn't go to your kids to explain anything to them. No, you just went to social media. So anyway, how this links to Jidenna, I kind of talked about this on the live stream I did with my brother Truth Teller. Shout out to Truth Teller. Love you, brother. But I went into it there, but I know some people ain't gonna want to sit through the hour and some odd minutes we did. So I'll just go into it here. Jidenna was being interviewed by another rapper named Torre. Check him out. He's got a group called the Barrel Brothers that he spits with with Sky Zoo. And he's got some solo shit. Check him out. Dope rapper from Brooklyn. But right now he's doing this whole interviewing thing. He's doing more interviewing now. I don't know if he wants to rap anymore. Well, anyway, so he interviewed Jidenna, and I've talked about Jidenna before. This rapper in particular is kind of close to me because, he reps Africa, and so do I, even though I was born here. I'm first generation African American, but my parents are African, so I'm more cultured than a lot of Negroes in America and shit. So anyway, I went on to Torre's, I'm on Instagram, and Torre was interviewing him, and it said Jidenna's thoughts on black masculinity. So I said to myself, okay, cool. Let me see what this nigga's gonna say, right? And I was hoping he was gonna say some shit, like real shit, like, yeah, black men need to lead and be there for your children, whether son or daughter, to teach them certain things in life that that a mother can't do. Which, it kind of stating the obvious at this point, but a lot of people don't like to hear that shit, particularly us black people. But anyway, so I'm listening to this dude talk, and this same situation came up. Granted, this interview was before the whole Malik Yoba shit, but the situation with the dude that committed suicide came up, and he essentially was saying, "Yo, we shouldn't be doing this." Back in Africa, we had kings that were gay. We had all types of secret ceremonies, clandestine meetings, all this stuff with trans and all, and he goes, and we had all this gay shit. We essentially, he said that, us as Africans had this gay shit on lock even before pre-colonial, before Europeans came and we sold our own people out to them and everything. Like, we had that on lock. And see, look, again, let me reiterate, because I know some niggas are gonna they have selective hearing. I don't have a problem with who the fuck you sleep with. I don't care. I don't care about who you sleep with. I don't care about who you fuck. I just don't give a shit. I got my own things to deal with. All I care about is the content of your character. I've got people in my own personal life that are gay, trans, that are good people. That's all I care about. I don't care who you sleep with at night. I'm going to treat you the same as anybody else. I don't do the whole special treatment nonsense. But anyway, here's my problem with both of these niggas. These two are willing to embrace something like that when it comes to, oh yeah, I'm attracted to trans and XYZ and blah 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 blah. Okay, but within the black community, this is just exclusive to the black community. You don't hear none of us bigging up anybody of prominence, anybody like that does something outside the usual bullshit, the everyday bullshit. Because when it comes to us black folk, it's either you rap or you got a wicked jump shot. You know what I mean? Like, rest in peace, Biggie, but it's true. You know what I mean? You if you sit here and big up something else, or you say, hey, listen, go be a fucking rocket scientist or this and that, we will say that's being white. You understand? And it just kills me because you're willing to go out of your way to embrace that lifestyle or whatever you want to call it. You want to embrace that, but you won't say to someone growing up, hey, listen, go be a lawyer, go be a dentist, we need these type of people within our community to elevate us. Nah. You'd rather push that to the forefront. And that's my problem. Like, it's the lack of priorities. Like, listen, if you were gonna say that, but you were doing everything else, I really wouldn't have a problem. I would just be like, oh, whatever, that's your business. Fine. But y'all know where I stand with masculinity. I think it's very necessary. I think it's under attack right now in 2019. Especially, well, it's coming down to the black man. It always has been, but now it's getting more and more exposed. Right now it's a straight white male who's getting the brunt of shit, but it's coming down to us. It will come down to us, and it will be put more on the mainstream, I feel. But that's my thoughts on this whole shit. Again, like, I don't have a problem. Again, I have to make that clear. I do not have a problem with who you sleep with or what you like or whatever. That's not the point of this video. So I don't want people to say, "Oh, you must hate Malik Yoba or come to some stupid ass conclusion like that." Nah, do whatever you want. I just find it funny. I think it's convenient timing. That's number one. So I don't know if I totally believe this dude. Um, and I feel that we should be pushing more and more stuff that is outside the black box, not just sexuality. You understand? Because now sexuality is an immutable trait to me. It's something that is just there. I want more shit that builds character and shit that will expand us, that will make us uh much more prominent, much more powerful. Sex, who cares? You know what I mean? Like it's just bullshit to me. I think that it's all just to look good in front of people and say the right quote unquote right things. That's my thoughts on this shit. Anyway, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Please share this video to stop YouTube from throttling my shit and to fight the algorithm. Please upvote my shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.